Not that I recall. Not that I recall.
Are you guys taking notes? Are you making a list?
Not that I recall. I don't recall because I don't recall that. I don't recall, but I have no recollection. I do not recall it. I do not recall ever meeting Jeffrey Epstein, and I have no recollection of that. I have no recollection. I knew nothing about him. I don't recall ever. Not that I recall. I didn't know about. I have no recollection. I knew nothing. I have no idea. I was not paying attention. I don't have any specific recollection. I don't have any specific recollection. I don't remember. I can't answer yes or no. I couldn't tell you who. I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. I don't have any idea, but I don't have any specific recollection of. I don't have any idea. I don't know anything about that. I'm not going to speculate. I'm here to tell you what I know, and I don't know anything about that. I'm not going to speculate about that either because, you know, I have no way of knowing that. I have no direct knowledge. I have no idea, and I have no way to testify to the veracity of either. I was not involved.
Come on. Come on. Look at her face. It says it all.
I don't have any recollections of any specific conversations. I don't recall it. I have no personal knowledge of that. I did not know about that, and I did not. I don't know. I didn't review them. I don't recall that. I have no context for even answering that question. Not that I'm aware of. I did not personally invite them to my political fund. I do not know. I do not.
Look at her face.
Do you have any idea if the Epstein referred to is the Jeffrey Epstein? There's a lot of people named Epstein in this area. I have no knowledge of it. No, I have no knowledge of this. You're showing me an email from someone who I don't recall knowing. I have no information. I'm done with this. If you guys are doing that, I am done. I don't keep up with all the conspiracy theories. I have no specific recollection. I never thought I was in the same room with, but I have no independent recollection of that. Not that I recall, but I have no recollection. Non-existent. I have no further information. I don't recall any specific. I do not. I don't recall the exact number, but I have no specific recollection. I have no recollection. I don't recall. I don't recall it. I'm not going to say it didn't happen, but I don't recall it. Not that I recall. Not that I recall. Not that I recall. Not that I recall. I don't know any more than you do. I didn't understand what you said. That is not my understanding. That is not my understanding. I can't speculate. I don't know. I have no direct knowledge. I can't speculate. I don't know. I have no recollection of when. I don't recall. Not to my knowledge. I don't know information. I have no idea. I have no personal information. I have no reason to believe that. I don't know. I don't know. I have no knowledge that Jeffrey Epstein was involved at all. I don't even know if it's true, so I have no way of telling you. I would not know. No idea whether that's true. Can't respond to that. No, I was not. No, I don't believe so. I don't recall at all. I don't know.
Based on her own testimony, she knows absolutely nothing about her own foundations, but she's very proud about all the work they do. That's literally the only thing. She hasn't answered a single damn question about the foundation, but she did make it clear in the very beginning that she is very proud of the work that they did right
told
now.
You all I know, which is that I did not know. Did I know anything about his crimes? I told you, no, I did not. Did I know anything about her crimes? No, I did not. You make all of these assumptions. It's your job to figure out what is and isn't true, but more importantly, what's relevant to your investigation?
Sex trafficking.
I was not involved at all, and I resent you even connecting those two points. I don't know personally, but I know nothing about it. I don't know. I had no idea. I don't know anything about that. Nothing was known, and nothing untoward occurred, and then there was no further contact with him, so I don't recollect that. What possible relevance does my state of mind have to your investigation? I have got no knowledge of all the statements of fact that I don't know. I have no way of knowing. I don't recall. I can't recall specifics. I've never heard that. I have no awareness of it. I don't recollect having conversations about the. I have no recollection of. I don't recall that. I never talked to Jeffrey Epstein. Pizzagate was totally made up. It was an outrageous allegation that ended up hurting a number of people. That caused a deranged young man to show up with his assault rifle and shoot up a local pizzeria. I can't believe you're even referencing it. I did not have any involvement in that, and I did not recall. Not that I recall. I know nothing about. I do not recall seeing her there. Not that I know of, but I can't say that I would have known. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't have any reason to know. I don't recall. I'm not aware of it. I don't know. Not that I know of, but I have no idea. Didn't know he had one. Haven't been there. I have no idea. I know nothing about this. This is the first time I'm seeing this. I don't know what this means. I have no idea. Not that I recall. I have no idea what he did or did not do.
You know, like this whole thing. I can't believe I sat through it, to be honest. But this is disgraceful. Our system does not work. Our system, it does not work. Not the way it is now.